Aloha everyone, welcome back with Brian. Thank you guys so much for coming to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Brian. I'm from Honolulu, Hawaii, and I am showcasing all the information when it comes to going through a K1 visa, adjustment status, and we just finalized our K1 visa and our green card with my wife that's actually from Bangkok, from Thailand. This going forward, this video is all for entertainment purpose only. I am not a financial advisor. I'm not an immigration service worker. I provide a lot of information that I research, and also I have a few people that I know for immigration that I can provide lots of information that I can provide that to your folks' K1 visa or for green card and adjustment status. But hey guys, this is a wonderful day. Officially today, it's my mom's birthday, so I hope you guys can wish my mom a happy birthday. So I'm gonna be going to lunch pretty soon with her, with my whole family. Then I have to go to work right after that. But I want to make a video about pretty much what you guys been asking me is, what do I need to file for my adjustment status? Like, what is the table of contents? What do I need to submit? What are the things that I did when it comes to like filing with our separate folders? So today's gonna be the video, guys. So I'm gonna show you guys what I did for each different folders, what I put together from the very beginning to the very end of each one in order. So then that way, when you guys do submit to the USCIs, to your folks' state and their current lockbox, it'll make it easier for you to get ready for your green card approval. But I just want to say thank you guys so much for all the love and all the support to this channel. You guys are such an inspirational, and I'm very humble. From my wife and I, we want to say thank you, saying that thank you so much for supporting, and hopefully many more videos to help everyone out who's going through this. And congratulations, by the way, I just thought about this just right now. Congratulations to everyone who messaged me or left me a comment that you guys actually got approved for your green card and for your adjustment status. So I am so happy that you guys are listening, trusting me, and hopefully I helped you guys in any other way. And it's from the bottom of my heart. You know, my wife and I, we want to do this, and we want to let you folks know that we're always here for you and to guide you. And we're not professionals, so everything that we are doing was always, you know, from researching and also figure things out as we're kept going through the green card and K1 visa. So we want to say that we are very happy and very fortunate that a lot of you folks did pass, and you guys got through. You did the process, you guys did the hard work, and you guys are now approved. You guys are either in the USA, you folks are getting married, you guys are filing for your adjustment status, you guys got approved. Congratulations, you guys made it this far. And you know, this is gonna be the most best feeling once everything comes to official end, and then you folks can start your own journey when it comes to starting work, to travel, and you know, life is up in the air right now. So without further ado, I know I'm talking too much. Let's get into what you guys are here for. And this is gonna be my table of contents, what I submitted to each folder, and you guys can enjoy and put this all together. So here we go right now. Alright guys, so this is going to be pretty much the video table contents of what I put for each of the folders of going through my adjustment status. You can also take a screenshot, folks, or make your guys own kind of style, but this is how I listed, and maybe this can actually help you guys out. So the first one we're going to do is the I-485, which is going to be the application to register for permanent residence, which is going to be called the adjustment status. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna be listing the beneficiary address, which is your wife's or husband's that's coming from their international country that's living here in America. That's gonna be their address, name, phone number, email address, and you're gonna make it to the United States Department of Homeland Security. And this is gonna be pretty much to the lockbox. So this is going to be the USCIS lockbox. So make sure whichever state you folks are living, and that's going to be the address that you're going to be filing for that particular state. Not all address is going to be this one and the same. So the first one that you see is the address, and that address is currently for the Chicago lockbox in Honolulu, Hawaii. So each different lockbox represents a particular state. So always go online to USCIs lockbox and their current address. You'll find which one you want to put, either for USPS, UPS, or FedEx or DHL. You're gonna put it as response to application adjustment of status for your wife's or husband's name. You gotta make sure you put their alien phone number or alien number. Sorry about that, guys. And what I put is my eligibility is based on the admission of as the fiancé of a U.S. citizen and subsequent marriage to that citizen within 90 days of entry. Please find attached documents for your per usual. So the packet for Form I-485 application to register permanent residence or adjustment status includes one, which I re-include the Form G1145E notification of application petition acceptance for I-485. That's going to be the e-notification. You get text messages to know that your application was sent to the USCIS. Of course, you want your Form I-485 signed, dated as well. If you folks are sending a credit card for all the dues, you can also do it by credit card or by check. I personally think it's faster to do on the credit card, so we filled out the Form G1450 authorization for a credit card transaction. And you want to make sure it's payable to the U.S. Department of Homeland Security. The total filing fee is going to be pretty much $1140, and that's going to be pretty much plus the 85 biometrics, so it comes out to closely $1,225. Next, you want to do is submit 2 passport types of your beneficiary, which is going to be your husband or your wife. You're going to make sure right in the back of their name and alien number. You want to make sure you have a copy of your passport biographic page. We want to make sure we have a copy of the biographic pages, all stapled pages on the applicant passport, including K1 visa page with date of entry. We want to make sure you have a copy of the petitioner's passport biographic page, copy of the beneficiary birth certificate with English translation, guys. So don't forget, if you guys have their birth certificate and it's not English translation, you must get that. So that's going to be very important so you don't get an RFE. Copy of the most recent I-94, which you guys can print online. A copy of your marriage certificate. A copy of the DS3025 vaccination supplement, which is going to be the documentation for the medical worksheet. You guys usually supposed to get that back after your interview, and it's supposed to be in your packet. So make sure you can also add this to your evidence. I also put a copy of a COVID-19 vaccination record card, a copy of the I-767 notice of action number 1, which is going to be your acceptance, copy of the form I-797 notice of action, which is your approved I-129F, copy letter from the National Visa Center, which is going to be a welcome letter. And then what I did, folks, is I wrote copies of documents submitted are exact photocopies of unaltered documents, and we understand that we may require to submit the original documents to an immigration officer later on. Thank you for your time to read and review my application sincerely, and you can write down signature of your beneficiary's signature. Okay, guys, we're gonna keep moving this on. We're gonna be going forward of the packet for I-765, which is gonna be the application for employment authorization. Same thing, guys. You're gonna put the beneficiary's name, address, phone number on top, email address. It's gonna be listed to the United States Department of Homeland Security. Put the correct lockbox, and then you're gonna title it as application for employment authorization form for form I-765. Underneath, you're gonna put alien number. Also write down, please find attached documents for your per usual. Packet for form I-765 for application for employment includes all of these, guys. So same thing, you're gonna pretty much put in your G1145E notify application as a petition acceptance for your form I-765. You want to make sure you complete the form I-765, sign and date. Have a copy of your marriage certificate. 2 passport types of your beneficiaries. Passport, which is going to be including the back of the name and alien number. Copy of the birth certificate of the beneficiary. Also with English translation, so include that, guys. Copy of the form I-797, Notice of Action number 1. Copy of the form I-797, Notice of Action, Approval Notice for I-129F for your fiancé petition, so your NOA 2. Copy of the letter from the National Visa Center, which is the welcome letter. Copy of the form DS3025, Vaccination Documentation Worksheet. The most recent I-94. You're going to need a copy of your beneficiary's passport biographic page, copy of your biographic pages of all staple pages of applicant passport, including K1 pages with the date of entry. And if you guys do get this, if you guys do get it ahead of time of the Social Security card, you can also put a copy receipt of your SSN application and Social Security card of the beneficiary. Now, if you guys haven't done it, you can also include a information where if you mark down in your I-485, if you guys haven't got your Social Security, you can also mark down that you need one, and that's going to be on a certain page. I forgot which page it is, and you can mark it that you haven't done it yet. But to make your life easy, you can also go down to your Social Security office, where you're living, and you can make an appointment, and you can try to get a Social Security card after you get married, and then you can file it all together. Alright, so copies of documents submitted are exact photocopies of unaltered documents, and we understand that we may require to submit original documents to the immigration officer at a later date. Pretty much the same thing what I wrote on the last one, and then you just sign and date as well too of your beneficiary's signature. Okay guys, moving on, we're going to be doing the advance parole for I-131 for your travel documents if you're going to be doing any traveling. So same thing is going to be listed down from beneficiary address, title from United States Department of Homeland Security, the lockbox address, and you can title it as Application for Travel Document Advance Parole Form for I-131 for your beneficiary's name and in your alien number. Please find attached documents for your per usual. So this is going to be for folks, if you guys going to be traveling, this is going to be the form that you guys going to be definitely need. So what I put together is packet for I-131 application for travel document advance parole. Authorization includes 2 passport types of photos of your beneficiary, which is going to be in the back. You put your beneficiary name, you write down the name and alien number. You're going to be submitting the form G1145E, notification of application is the petition acceptance for your I-131. You're going to make sure you fill out and of course sign your form, which is the I-31 application and travel document for advance parole. Copy of the recent I-94, copy of the marriage certificate, copy of forms, both the NOA 1 and NOA 2, which is the notice of action and notice of action of the approval for your fiance petition. Copy letter of the National Visa Center, which is your welcome letter. Copy of your beneficiary passport biographic page. Copy of your beneficiary birth certificate, which English translation as well. So anytime you guys doing birth certificate, make sure you put English translation included. Same thing, folks, it's gonna be on the same bottom. You guys already know what you're supposed to write from the last couple of pages that I just said, and then you just sign and date sincerely your beneficiary signature. All right, guys, I hope you guys are still awake, and I hope you guys are going through with this. So let's continue. So this is gonna be for the affidavit of support form for the I-864. This is going to be the petitioner information, and the petitioner needs to fill this out of the form, and pretty much this is how it's going to go. So you're going to put your petitioner's name, which is going to be the fiance that lives in America. That's going to be their name, their address, which is going to be your folks' address, his phone number, his email address, his or hers. Same thing, you're going to title it as the United States Department of Homeland Security, their current lockbox, and this is going to be applying to the affidavit of support. Now, this is what you can also do. of your table of contents. So you can put I, the petitioner's name, do hereby state that I'm willing and have the capability to support my spouse, which is going to be your husband's or wife beneficiary name. Kindly see attached supporting documents. And this is going to be the form I-864 affidavit of support from yours name, which is going to be the petitioner who lives in America, husband to the beneficiary's name who are coming from international to USA, which is going to be your wife or husband's name. This includes, this is the most important thing, folks. This is what the table of contents, what you need for the I-64. So you need to make sure you complete the whole form for I-864 with signature and date, which is going to be the petitioner filling this out. The petitioner needs to include the IRS tax return transcripts and W-2 from the last 3 years, 2020, 2021, 2022, for that petitioner's name. The copies of the petitioner recent pay stubs, copies of the recent 401k retirement investments and other investments, copy of the petitioner's biographic passport page, copy of the petitioner's birth certificate, and a copy of a medical insurance with your beneficiary's name. So if you guys do work as a petitioner and you want to add your wife's or husband's name to your folks' insurance, it will help a long way to know that they're covered and then you're supporting your spouse going forward. Same thing, thank you for taking the time to read and review my application. I look forward for your approval. If you have any questions, feel free to call me or email me. And sincerely, your signature, which is going to be the petitioner, not the beneficiary. The petitioner needs to sign this. All right, guys, so this is going to be the last page. This is going to be the table of contents of the proof of your relationship for your adjustment of status. Same per usual, list down the name, beneficiary's address, phone number, and email address. Title to the United States Department of Homeland Security. This is going to be to the current lockbox you're going to be filing. And you're replying to the proof of your genuine relationship for adjustment status. To whom it may concern, you're here with are the following proof of genuine relationship as husband and wife for application for adjustment of status for your reference. You're gonna make sure you put your beneficiary's alien number, and these are gonna be the table of contents of what I put together that's going to be listed as a proof of evidence. So it's going to be the copy of your marriage certificate, photos during your wedding with family and friends, photos during occasions with family and friends. You can also include copy of your husband's or wife life insurance, which is added to the beneficiary name to as beneficiary. You can also put in a copy of the checking account debit card that your wife or husband gave for spending and paying for things. Copy of the beneficiary's medical insurance card. So if you do add your wife or husband, your spouse to your medical, you can also add that as reference and evidence. Copy of the rent for housing that your spouse added under the beneficiary's name. Please include the I-797 Notice of Action Letter Approval, the NOA 2. Copy of your beneficiary's passport biographic page. Copy of your petitioner's passport biographic page, and also a copy of both COVID-19 vaccination certificate, both your husband and wife included. And you can just list it down. Thank you for taking the time to read and review my application. And then you actually sign and date of the beneficiary signature. So these are all gonna be for your wife or your husband, your spouse, who's gonna be the beneficiary. These are going to be the stuff you're going to be filing for your adjustment of status going forward with all the forms for the I-131, I-765, I-485. The only one that's the I-864 is going to be for your petitioner. That's going to be your spouse who lives in America. That's the form that he needs to provide or she needs to provide all the information as evidence for supporting you as going forward. Alright guys, well thank you so much for watching. I do hope you guys enjoyed that long tutorial of my table of contents and what I put for each folder when it comes to the adjustment status. I hope this can help you guys go forward when it comes to your filing. So be extra careful, be diligent in putting your things together. Yes, try to submit it before the 90 days. as well too. And I hope everything can go well with you and get you to that wonderful card that will come in the mail for you guys shortly. But if you guys enjoyed this wonderful video, hit that smash button, hit the like button, comment down below, tell me what you guys think, or tell me what you guys are feeling. I want to see that. And if you guys have any question, leave a comment down below. You can also message me on Instagram as well too. And you guys know, let's get up to 10,000 subscribers, because the more love, the more support you guys do, this is the more I can provide more updates when it comes to your folks' case, K1 visa, or for judgment status for the green card. In the meantime, you guys have a great, wonderful day. And as always, aloha.